Hello and welcome to Opposites React. I'm Ashley.
I'm Whitney.
And we are finally getting back to some Falling in Reverse because we have caught up on our recording list with the dates and we have time to squeeze in one song before the kids come home.
Yay!
And somebody was like, would you please do Last Resort Reimagined like a double feature? And guess what? We're not going to do a double feature, and here's why. Because we are terribly familiar with the original. We could both sing it to you.
Yes.
I could act out the whole music video where Papa Roach is in the boxing ring and he's doing the suffocation, no breathing,
don't give up.
Right? And there's all the sad teens in their rooms looking into the camera. And we were all bopping along to that all throughout high school.
The song. I didn't see the video. I only know the song.
Are you freaking kidding me? Well, now we have to go back.
No, don't.
No, we do. If you see that on camera about how you have not seen the video, and then, come on.
The song Papa Roach,
You have.
actually, this should be one of our karaoke songs.
Oh, yeah, it should be. Well, don't give things away now.
Oh, I didn't mean on the channel. I meant just for funsies.
Oh, yeah, we should do.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, well, we were all bopping along to this in high school and maybe college. I can't remember when this was released, but thinking it was just a bopper and not even thinking about the words. So anyway, now since Whitney hasn't seen the music video, you're going to get what you want. I was just going to do the Falling in Reverse version, but Whitney's going to see the music video. Here we go.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a f if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
Sad teens.
Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a f if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong? Would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing
See,
my
they're sad in their rooms and then they're at the show.
mind. Tell me I'm fine. I never realized I was fed too thin till it was too late and I was empty within. Hungry, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, so
I've heard the
you
song
know,
a whole
like
bunch, but
sad teens in their room, and then they're at the show, commiserating. Still sometimes sad, but they're there
they're there. They did not.
with Jacoby, rocking out.
And so, Falling in Reverse, is it just reimagined, or is this a cover of it? Or is
We will
reimagined a
find
fancy
out.
way of saying cover?
We will find out.
Oh, okay.
So yes, we were all bopping along to that song, like, yeah!
You know what? I do feel, and maybe this is just me, but as I'm like singing along to that song, I was like, I don't think I ever really paid attention to what this song is about.
So
You know what I mean?
I kind of paid attention to it like as I got a little older, and I would like hear it come up on the radio and stuff. But then when I listened to this, I was like, holy crap. Like the first time I watched this video, I cried. So anyway,
Okay.
it's a good video.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my
that was incredible. I feel like the Papa Roach version, I mean, I only listened to the radio, so that's how it got radio play. Like, the lyrics were the same, and it got out there, and they were amazing, right? And everybody was singing it. But the way Falling in Reverse did it, it's the same lyrics, but his arrangement just made you feel them so much more. And I mean, even in when he slid into the harsher vocals, it almost went, he almost let it go into a more uncontrolled, where he was slipping out a little bit intentionally, like to allow it to just consume. And I feel like that did such a service to the song and to the emotion of that moment in the song. And again, it is so incredible that the same lyrics set to different music can completely change your initial interpretation of it. Like, I never would have. I don't even think listening to this version, because I remember when I said, "Wait, Last Resort, I've heard this song," and I started singing it to you, and you said, "Wait,
yeah,
we're not recording."
I was like, stop saying stuff because you're not like, it's not that.
And then, but I think I don't know if I would have paired the two even. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Together, had we not listened to the Papa Roach one first. And he just did, I mean, Ronnie Radke, he just did such an incredible job in this video. I mean, everything about it.
Yeah, like,
Did such a service to this song and these lyrics. I mean,
it was such a good job. And the video is such a great visual representation of, like, I mean, because the lyric is basically talking about somebody who is, struggling with wanting to continue living. And, like, it tells the story of, like, it all started when I lost my mother. And, like, there is, like, the issue in Ronnie Radke's life of where his mom really wasn't a presence in his life. And, she had her own struggles with addiction and wasn't present in his life. And then Ronnie had his own struggles with addiction. And, like, so it's like I didn't have a love for myself or anybody else. Like, and so it's like, and this visual representation of, like, throughout the video where it's like, okay, you see basically, like, him walking around and, like, just as he's walking around, like, bits are falling down.
The whole town is it's crumbling little bit by little bit.
It starts to crumble bit by bit.
As it builds, the entire city starts crumbling bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think that was such a beautiful representation.
Yes.
Of the struggle, that it could just be a little bit at a time, and then it just starts to, like, it just gets out of control and you can't stop it. And, like, the representation of, like, that moment where everything pauses and just stops. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. And this part where there is a part where I love the statues playing.
Well, there was a part where it zoomed in on one of the statues.
And she's crying for him.
Yes.
It makes me cry every time here.
Right there, yes.
Right here where she's crying for him. And, like, oh, wait. Like, where you can just see her crying for him, and it just gives just such, of course, like, it just gives such, like, a poignant feeling of, like, almost like these creatures, whatever they are, you know what I mean? Like, whether you have a religious background or not. Like there's, you know, if there are, you know, dead people on the other side watching you or whatever, like they're, you know, like, okay, there are just entities here in this video that can't do anything but watch the struggle and be sad about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it gets me every time. And then like that moment of just like, you know, like if you're somebody who's ever been in that position, you know that there's just that moment where just everything stops and it's just like, okay, like, what do I do? And like, yeah, you can either just let it all go or like in the video, it's just like, okay, we're putting everything back together. We're going to keep trying.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, so in the video, when it did, it, like just everything starts going back together.
Back
it was just like this beautiful
moment.
Yeah. Just the visual representation of everything was just so beautiful here.
I think what he does in all of his videos, I mean, all of his videos are incredible, but like, he does a very good job of visually conveying the message. And I really appreciate that about him. And like, I feel like a lot of the times, if you were just to look at him as a person on the street, I don't think you would get this depth.
You'd never conceive. Yeah, you'd never like, if just walking by him, you'd be like, what? Like, you'd never think like, oh yeah, this guy's
that's a choice. Like,
this guy's got deep thoughts,
right? Where I love that you can, well, and even just like, again, it's this started as a Papa Roach song that we all just sang along to. I mean, and I'm sure there were lots of people that it resonated with on this level too, but like to see that. To bring it to life, I feel like in the manner in which those lyrics needed to be brought to life. And I think that is just, it's so beautiful the way he's done it. And
I think the Papa Roach version is exactly right for the time that it came out.
Absolutely, because I was thinking the same thing where it was
this version probably would not have been as popular back in the day.
Agreed.
When the Papa Roach version came out. At that time, it was not the time really for
anybody to acknowledge
terrible interest, like great introspection was not in vogue back in the day.
But I think it was great that they had those awesome lyrics and set it to a
palatable tune
that still got out there. And that's where I say, like, yes, for me, because I wasn't in that space, it didn't resonate with me that way. But I'm sure
it reached the right people.
Yeah, for lots of people who needed it, it did.
Exactly.
And that's what I think was so great. And honestly, props to Papa Roach that in that time frame when it was not popular or acceptable
to be talking about mental health,
to talk about mental health, or even encouraged to examine your own mental health. I feel like at the time it was like, okay,
suck it up and move on.
Suck it up. Let's move on with the world.
The catchphrase of our generation was "suck it up."
Suck it up. Yeah, suck it up. How amazing that they
were able to put something out.
Were able to put something out that really just spoke to that.
Right. They got something out and got something really popular that allowed people to even go there.
Use it as a vehicle to explore that. Like, yeah, dang, oh my gosh,
I'm not feeling great.
I'm not feeling okay.
Yeah.
Somebody help me.
Yep, exactly. And then, and now we get blessed with this, which really like gives you the true like essence of the song that doesn't need to be masked behind a boppy beat.
Right?
So
this is so good.
Anyway, yes. Thank you. I can't remember who was the one that commented it, but it was in one of our most recent videos. They're like, when are you ever going to get to this? And I was like, we want to.
We want to.
And so it reminded me that, yep, we want to get to this. And so we found a slice of 10 minutes before the children come home. They're about to walk in the door in 3 minutes. So we need to wrap this up.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're going to get caught. Our secret will be out. Ooh. So anyway, if you're having fun with us, you know what to do.
Like and subscribe.
And we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.